This Super Advantage controller is cool. Impossible to use because you had to like use your hands back and forth across it. It's a cool looking item. Ben just picked up some Odyssey games the other day. Here, the Splatterhouse figures are cool. That's super cool. Here, this is cool. This Virtual Boy case. So I'm in Las Vegas right now and we're gonna jump into Retro City Games and see what they have. I've heard good things about this store, so I'm really interested to see what they have. Looks good from outside. Got some games through here. Don't see any I need. I'm at 466 NES games in the set, so I need like 211. I was hoping I was gonna be able to get like 11 Nintendo games here, but when you get to this point in the collection, you start to run out of games that are just like the random ones you're picking up. Looks like there's maybe 3 or 4 I can grab, so we'll probably add those to the collection, or maybe we'll get something cooler. There's a cool item here, $500 for this Donkey Kong Country, not for resale. Trackball controllers are super cool looking. Like that's classic, that's super vintage. Something I don't see a lot of is graded magazines, gaming magazines. They've got Electronics Gaming Monthly and a PlayStation magazine graded. It's a 9.4 on that, that's pretty cool. Some Switch games in here. Is that Among Us right there? This is cool. Martian Panic, it's like a little laser gun. I got some Lynx games in here too. Look at that. I love the looks of these kind of cartridges where they did them like this, where they had like that. Like this small cartridges, like those are awesome. The N-Gage, you don't see a lot of that around, eh?
Not just a portable gaming device, not just a phone, not even just an MP3 player. The N-Gage is an entirely new gaming experience, and it has arrived.
The N-Gage is the hottest new item on the market for gamers. It's a gaming deck, a cell phone, MP3 player, AM/FM stereo that plays a ton of great games from a lot of the top manufacturers and publishers from across the gaming spectrum.
N-Gage is a totally new way to game. It takes gaming to an entirely new level. It's wireless, multiplayer, online, unlike anything we've ever seen before.
This is neat too. Imagine as a kid, like having that and being able to sit down and eat with that, watch TV, watch the Pac-Man cartoon or something.
Oh, Pac-Man, I'm beat. And I'm hungry.
Thank goodness for new Pac-Man pasta from Chef Boyardee.
New Pac-Man pasta? Little spaghetti shaped like us. Delicious.
And because Chef Boyardee's packed with goodness, it's great for when we have to eat and run.
New Pac-Man pasta from Chef Boyardee. With meatballs, without meatballs, or chicken flavor.
Thank goodness for new Pac-Man pasta. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
Classic Mario Brothers right there, that's awesome. Zippy Racer, that's a cool art on that. It's cool, it's got in the background, I'll show you that. So back here, there's more interesting items here. The Splatterhouse figures are cool. That's super cool. Some figurines back through here, some Funkos. This Winnie the Pooh's Funko is signed down here. You know, Dark Souls right there. These are so cool. Cool is you get a couple and just sit down and play some of these games and just use that as you walk through instead of going on the internet and look at stuff like that. I feel like I don't see enough of is the PlayStation stuff. I really like the PlayStation because it was my first like disc-based console. Final Fantasy, look at that. What else we got here? Oh, there we go, Final Fantasy VII, the classic. Quite a few of the original PlayStation titles in here. Oh, there we go. Here we go. The original Grand Theft Auto right there. The greatest hits version. Look at that. Back when it was like top down. Super interesting. I remember getting that on a floppy disk from a friend and playing that for the first time on the computer and thinking this is crazy. We've got Funko Pops back through here. Controllers, $14, $14.99 for a Nintendo controller. That's not bad. Cool items in here, more graded games. Graded Game Boy Advance and 3DS stuff. Virtual Boy items in here. That Game Boy Advance carrying case is super cool. I like that they have some of the Virtual Boy stuff in box. That's awesome to see. Game Boy items through here. Game Boy games in box. Loose Game Boy games. I can't go with Game Boy, I can't go with Super Nintendo, and I can't get any N64 games because there's literally boxes in the mail with those video game treasure boxes that with this postal strike in Canada, I don't even know what games are in that, and I don't know when that's gonna get cleared up, so I don't even know when I'm gonna get those games. So I'm gonna risk it and get doubles. So I'm gonna steer clear of Game Boy, Super Nintendo, and N64 games today. At least till I have some of that stuff figured out, and I'll get those games and see what's in those boxes. So it's cool to have the Nintendo Power Pad in box. 40 bucks, that's pretty good. It's a cool looking item. That box is really neat looking. I like how it's like plain, but it just kind of shows you what it is. That's awesome right there. You can get the Foursquare if you need it in box. They have a lot of in-box consoles and stuff. And a lot of the boxes are in pretty good condition. Like this Odyssey, not a bad box for sure for the age of that item. Kind of just everything. The store has a lot of really cool items. Oh, look at this. They got the Power Pad right here. Guns on that system. Got Virtual Cop 2. Lots of boxed games through here. I like that they have all the systems and stuff all through here. Some in-boxed Super Nintendo games. It's a Nintendo Advantage, NES Advantage controller in box. $50, that's not bad. Kirby's Adventure 9.4. The U-Force, this is a really cool item here. Impossible to use because you had to like use your hands back and forth across it to make it work. It was a kind of a niche item for the Nintendo, but super cool to see it in box like that. I think that's an awesome item. So Super Nintendo games through here, that's Super Game Boy. This Super Advantage controller is cool. With all the buttons and switches on that, that's awesome. $100 for that in box, it's a pretty good deal. Some 64 games through here, some of those cool looking colored consoles, $149 for that purple one. Down here, what do we have? We've got, that's cool, TurboGrafx 16 games, the memory backup, the TurboGrafx, the Turbo Booster Plus, that's a cool item. Got some Sega CD stuff through here, Saturn stuff. Sega Saturn controllers here. The Sega Saturn controllers I got for $30. The Dreamcast memory cards. Those are cool, those Dreamcast memory units. Those are cool because you could like, it was like one of those Tamagotchis. Sometimes you could actually play some of the stuff on those. I always thought the Sega Dreamcast controllers were super cool, how they had that memory pack in there and it had like that little screen on it. It was a really cool idea. I don't know how far it went, but it was a cool idea. Some Genesis games here. I would really lean that direction today, but I don't know. I really like to get that Castlevania Bloodlines, but it doesn't have the hang cabinet, it says it has no manual, so probably steer clear of that one for now, but that's definitely one that's on the list I'd like to get. I don't know if I want to go Genesis today. I'd really like to add to that Nintendo collection. So they've got a lot of Game Gear stuff here, like a lot of in-box Game Gear items. I know Game Gear, the systems are a pain. You gotta redo the caps and everything, but it's kind of a system I think I want. Just not sure where to start on that. I only had a couple games growing up on the Game Gear, but I think it's a cool system. Eats batteries, 100% just chugs those batteries. But you know what, the games are cool. One day I think I'll have to go that direction.
Hey man, get portable. Get a Game Gear Supersonic Sports Pack. A color portable Game Gear carrying case and 2 hit games. Sonic 2 and World Series Baseball. Wow! You could save 70 bucks. The Game Gear Supersonic Sports Pack. You know who makes it.
Coffee? Tea?
PlayStation 2 stuff. This store has a lot of really cool items. Lots of games, just like, sometimes I wish I was more into the modern systems because there's some really cool items here. PlayStation 3 games in here, PS4 games. That's cool, that's a cool statue there. They've got Little Big Planet 2, the special edition. That's graded 9.4. 200 bucks for that one. Ooh, lots of controllers for your GameCube. Wired GameCube controllers in here. Some GameCube games here. Those are going like crazy right now. You bust out with the Sims. Intellivision bundle, 15 games with the Intellivision system, 150 bucks. What do you got for titles? We got Astro Smash, that's a good one. Star Strike. We got Triple Action is a good one too. Same with Armored Battle. Those are fun games. I mean, the whole Wii section, 2 whole sections of Wii. I mean, I know Wii probably isn't like high end right now, but eventually it's gonna come back around and those kids start to want to re-experience those nostalgia memories that they had, right? This is cool. Some maracas. There's definitely a clip for that one. When I play the maracas, I go chick, chicky, boom, chick, chicky, boom. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Zumba Fitness. I get my Zumba Fitness on. Here's some Wii U. Super Mario 3D World. That was a fun one. We really played that one a lot. Really enjoyed that one. Oh, they got that Blaster Master 0, 2. It's cool it's in box like that. But to play that one. Definitely want to play through Blaster Master here real soon. Some cool items through here. They got the Caveman, Scramble down there, the Pac-Man Retro Arcade, a Shaq Fu item for you down here. Nice Shaq Fu travel bag. The Legend Reborn. 20 bucks for that. Might have to pick that one up, take it home with us. This is cool. This Game Boy storage case in box like that. Sealed VHS. Look at that. Confessions of a Serial Killer. Step Monster. Freezer. Freezer. I don't know. Promotional. That's cool. They've got some WWF, which is what it should still be named. I don't care about the Panda guys.
You're a crook. You're a cheat and a swindler. That's what you are. How can you do a thing like this?
WWF Superstars and King of the Ring in box. That's cool. $69.99 for Superstars, and King of the Ring is $79. PSP stuff in box over here. Look at that ATV trailblazing right there. DS games in here. Dragon Quest on the 3DS. Contra. Ooh, that. Look at that guy there. Contra. That's awesome. Lots of Xbox 360 titles in here too. You're looking for Gears of War, here you go. There's lots of them. What do we got on that? $8, that's not bad for Gears of War right there. Where it all started. That old Grand Theft Auto 5 there for you. That's cool. 20th anniversary employee jacket for Blizzard. That's pretty cool. Todd McFarlane toys. Look at that. The Kiss Ultra action figures. Woo. So this is a cool item. This is kind of a focal piece when you walk in the store. I like what they've done here with that Nomad bundle. They got the bag, the system, Sonic 2. I think it's really cool that Nomad. I mean, if I could take my Genesis games and play them on the road, that would be awesome. I know that maybe it's not super sought after, but I think that's a cool bundle. It's a cool item right there. So picked up a couple games, got Super Spike, V-Ball, and World Cup. Didn't have this one. Cheap one on the NES. I got F-15 Strike Eagle. This one does have a little bit of that wear on there, like that discoloration, but I'm gonna swap it out with a different cartridge back, and then it'll be real nice for that one. And I decided to get the Genesis game. Went with Bart's Nightmare, the Simpsons Bart's Nightmare. That is CIB game with the hang tab. I'm excited to play this one. Haven't played any of them on the Genesis, so this is awesome. So definitely come and check out Retro City Games if you're in Vegas at the Outlet Mall here. Lots of items in there, really cool stuff.